PS5 Pro was just revealed, and I gotta say, this is one big old head scratcher. But let's break into this here reveal and figure out why that's the case. Up next. What's going on, guys? It's Kalo, and I'm here to give you the lowdown on all things gaming. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to this channel for weekly video game news content. Drop a like on the video, and welcome to the Level Up. So the PS5 Pro was revealed, and I'd really call it the worst kept secret in all of gaming. We did cover the very early on rumors of this console's existence on this here channel, and everything in between. I, for one, had a little bit of interest in the PS5 Pro prior to its reveal, just because I might have been in the market for one, pending its features, and most importantly, its price point. Don't worry, I'll get to that soon enough. And I will get to it. But I want to focus on what was revealed here in this presentation. So the core of this whole showcase was the three big features that will be baked into the PS5 Pro, and what makes it the most powerful PlayStation console ever made. It was revealed that the PS5 Pro will feature a larger GPU, advanced ray tracing, and AI-driven upscaling through PSSR. Now, if you know me, visual things and anything related to frame rates really doesn't pique my interest, but to some, this can really make or break the gaming experience entirely. And that's exactly why I think the AI upscaling for the PS5 Pro is the standout feature. Now, PlayStation did mention around 75% of the time, people are choosing the performance mode that is offered on the current PS5. So the people have spoken. And people want that 60 FPS experience, and we all know what happens when a game doesn't release with the 60 FPS mode. That's been covered across multiple game releases this year, but it shows that people want performance over better visuals. And that might not always be the case, but more often than not, it is. It also begs the question, why is the PS5 Pro really needed? And why can't devs create games with these frame rates in mind? There are a lot of games on the market right now that really look amazing, but the PS5 Pro offers up the best of both worlds, with performance and fidelity mode in mind. But I think that's still up for debate until people really dive into this console and really break it down. Now that begs the bigger question at hand. How much would that premium experience for the PS5 Pro run you? Well, PlayStation really had themselves a mic drop moment, and it's not the good kind. The console is due out November 7th, 2024, which is great. But that's where the good news ends, because this console costs $700. I mean, what? This is a console that doesn't include a disc drive and doesn't include that stupid plastic stand. I also want to add real quick, adding in that small text that the stand isn't included, it sounds like a sick joke. I get this is a premium console, but $700 for a console that doesn't have a disc drive? If you happen to own physical media, and some people do, which is just fine, you will have to shell out an additional $80 for a disc drive, which is pushing this total purchase way over that normal limit, not including tax. And I do get it's not supposed to outsell the current PS5, it's a niche product for a select group of people. And that goes for all the typical mid-console lifecycle refreshes, no matter the maker. But let's look back to the PS4 Pro. The PS4 Pro cost around $400 at launch, and the OG PlayStation 4 decreased in price because of that. And that's not happening here because the typical PS5 price is staying the same. So that means we're getting a $300 upcharge for the Pro. And just speaking from more of a personal view, it's really hard to buy the fact people will invest in this console, and it's gonna make a lot of sales when it hits the market. And I haven't even begun to question this in my mind, I'm just gonna kind of put it out there for this video. What are future PlayStation consoles gonna cost? Now, could the PS5 Pro sell out upon launch? It could technically happen because some people will be on the hunt for it, and let's not forget the good old scalpers out there. I also think after the holiday season, you will see the console on shelves. I don't know, it just kind of sucks because I was interested in this console, but again, that price tag turns me immediately away. I just think a $600 price point would be a little bit more palatable. And in a weird, strange way, this reminds me of that PS3 reveal, and I'll dive into why. This was at a point in time, if you're young enough, where people over at PlayStation suggested people just work to get more money, and in turn, you could afford the premium price tag of the PS3. Mo money, mo problems. And with this specific presentation, they didn't sell the console or give us a substantial reason why you should go out and get it. I also think the games that were shown, like The Last of Us Part 2 and Spider-Man 2, look great as is on the PS5. But apparently this console was needed. But with all that being said, I'm gonna pass this off to you guys. Was the PlayStation 5 Pro really needed? But that about does it here. I've been Kalo, I gave you the lowdown on all things gaming, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to this channel for weekly video game news content, drop a like on the video, and this has been the Level Up.